one time I started 5 minutes early, so better early than late either way. So welcome to the stream. Today, as the title or not as the title suggests, as the description suggests, I am practicing color neutrality today, which is a little bit scary, I'd say. I mean, there were many different times where I tried to be color neutral with the ZZ method, and I was never really successful. And what was I gonna say? So I was never really successful, and I, I'm blanking. And I recently started practicing again, and it's just been really hard to do. Like, it's really hard to wrap my head around because I'm so used to having white or yellow on the top. I'm not used to anything else. Like, my brain just doesn't process blue, green top or red, orange top as well as the other ones. So that's what we're gonna be practicing today. I need coffee. I only had coffee this morning, and I'm just really not thinking straight right now. But today I'm probably not going to do I'm probably not going to do too many speed solves. It's probably just going to be a very casual day where I just do a bunch of I just do a lot of color neutral ZZ stuff. Except I'm not really going to be color neutral, so to speak. Today is all about getting used to blue and green. Because yeah. It's all about getting used to blue and green because I'm very much not used to it right now. What the heck happened there? Okay, well, let's just ignore that. I want to be able to solve blue and green top as well as I can solve white or yellow on top. But for now, and then later on when I get better at it, I'll do I'll move on to red and orange. Cause I was practicing just white in front, sorry. But the problem with that is whenever you switch to white and yellow on the sides, my recognition really takes a hit. Something I wanted to mention, or something that you may notice yesterday I also mentioned this, and you probably noticed this, is that I have a couple of cubes that you guys probably haven't seen before, or at least not seen before on my channel. I made that entire video last month about I can't decide which puzzle I like the best, and then sort of toward the end of the stream I came to a conclusion. Now it's even harder because now I have two new 3x3s, and not gonna lie, I really do like them. So I'll just talk about them. One of them I just solved was the MGC Evo version 2. I basically got it only because I watched J-Perm's unboxing of it, and he said it was really soft and smooth. And I was like, that sounds like my kind of cube. I always like soft and smooth 3x3s. And I was debating getting it because, the Tungyun is my favorite 3x3 currently, and I was like, do I want to compete with this, like if I found my match, do I want to like unfind my match, I guess? That's annoying. But I don't know, I like them both for different reasons. I feel like Tungyun just has much better corner cutting and stuff. Versus wait, here, let's spam these algorithms with Bloo on the top, because that's the point of today's stream. It's like much smoother. Oh, sorry, no, not much smoother. It has much better corner cutting. It's much lighter, much easier to turn. But in my opinion, maybe I did something wrong, but it's not smooth. Like everyone's like, oh yeah, the Tungyun feels so good. It's like so smooth and great. It is not smooth. Like even the Tornado version 3, right? People, it's like sort of well known for being a smooth cube. And I said in the past that it's not very smooth, but I mean, it's not very smooth because it's too smooth. Like, it's so smooth that you feel like the imperfections in it. But like, still, I could get behind it. It's a very good cube, and it's very nice to turn and stuff like that. And the Tungyun is a very good cube, but it's very gravelly. Like, do you hear that? I mean, it's also known for being a quiet cube, but it still feels very like gravelly and like not smooth to me. So, if I had to pick between the two, I think the MGC would be smoother. But anyway, that's not the point. Or I mean, that is the point, but that's not what I'm talking about. Oh god, my brain is broken right now. The next cube I have is the GAN 11M Duo, which I'm very overdue to getting, because it came out when I first started cubing, but I didn't get it. And I just got it because I was kind of curious. I was like, the 12 feels pretty good to me, and people like the 11, so I want to feel the 11. And it feels great. If I had to pick between the Duo and the Tornado V3, I think I definitely pick the Duo. Like the Tornado V, or okay, maybe I second guessed myself as soon as I picked up the Tornado. Oh man, that actually feels really good. But I don't know. I feel like the Duo has like a feeling I like to it. It's like very snappy and smooth. It's like very satisfying. But anyway, the point of today's stream isn't exactly to review cubes. That's kind of just a secondary bonus that came with it. The point of today's stream is to practice blue and green cross, I'll say. Like in quotes, like cross. I'm really doing EO line, but oh boy. I'm still like waiting for the caffeine to kick in. Oh god. Okay, so I'll use the I'll just use whichever cube I feel like using. So, and I'm probably going to talk through what I'm thinking about as I do this. My recognition for edge orientation is, I'll say bad, because it's kind of an outdated system of recognition, right? Because edge orientation recognition used to be, or like what I do is sort of like what J-Perm taught, is where you have, what's it called? Where you like sort of look at key stickers on the U layer, the U face, the D face, and then these 4 spots. So that's what I do, but what most ZZers do is they look at orbits, where they have like, where they think of like this as a separate orbit from this, and they just think about like, okay, so these stickers don't go in this orbit, so therefore they're bad edges. These 2 go in this orbit, but these 2 don't, so these are bad edges. And that's like honestly a better way of thinking about it, but I just can't think that way. So yeah. So I'm basically gonna do the same thing as what I always do and recognize them in the worst way possible. Okay, so I see pretty easily because the L and R stickers are red and orange, so these two are bad, these two are bad. So that's pretty easy to tell, and then so is this one and this one. So if I do this, then I could do that. Okay. So that was a very inefficient EO line. I'm not very efficient with it at all, actually. Especially when I only have one axis to choose from, I'm not very good with EO line. Oh god, it's out of frame. I apologize. Okay. I think I want to zoom in a little bit. It's like kinda... No, that's too far. I think that's good. Okay. So that's pretty much what we're gonna do today. I'm just gonna practice this for a while until I get used to it. Because I've been practicing it for the past week and I still can't get used to it. It feels like I'm a newcomer to ZZ once again. But I considered today doing doing 3 blind again, but like my head hurts too much. I cannot do 3 blind today. Okay, I see a lot of bad edges here. I think that we have a 6 flip, so let's rotate to orange in front. Let's rotate to orange in front, so that way we have not a 6 flip, or hopefully not a 6 flip. Okay, we still have a 6 flip. So I guess this is the part... this is the part where I'd normally rotate to green and then check out what we have. All 3 axes, we have a 6 flip. Wow, okay. But anyway, that's not the point of today's stream. Today we are only solving on blue and green, so I cannot do what I wanted to do. Okay, so let's try this one. I think part of the reason why my EO line is so, like, bad, I guess, is because I decide what line I want to solve after I do edge orientation. That's not always the case, but I kind of like look ahead. I look at what pieces I could make the line on, and then later on I like, as I'm making the line, I look ahead and decide what I want to do. Which is bad. Oh boy. Okay. Let me just switch back to this cube because, like, you know, I've been using the MGC all day the past couple of days, so I'm just gonna try to, like, I just want to see how this one feels again, or maybe I won't, because I feel like this one's very good for speed solving, but it's not. I don't know. I don't really, because we're doing casual solves today. I think we could stick with whatever cube I want. So what are we doing? So these 4 are bad. And then are these 2. So that's a 6 flip. Let's rotate to here and see if we have other options. These 2 are bad, and then okay, so those 4 are bad, plus that one. And then I think this is an 8 flip. Yeah, so if we do this should solve EO. Except I focused on the wrong edge piece for the line. I could have made a cross there. I could have saved it by making a cross, but I didn't. Okay. And then I'm not used to this. I'm just like looking at, like, I'm not used to solving a block that's yellow like this. This is so weird. Okay, next we'll solve the white block. And then orange pair. I practiced a lot of ZBLL this morning. Because I'm very, like, rusty when I think I want to stick with the MGC right now. I'm very rusty when it comes to ZBLL. What's it called? I'm, like, very, very rusty when it comes to ZBLL because you know, my 2GLL is pretty efficient, but I learned TZBLL, like, in May. In May, I learned it. And it was, and then I sort of dropped it, and then I relearned it, and now it takes me, like, a very long time to recognize and a very long time to execute. So I tried practicing it this morning, and I think I improved a little bit, but I can't tell. I think I just need more practice. And I think after I get my TZBLL down, I think I'm not going to learn any more ZBLL for a while. I think I want to focus on improving blocks and improving F2L and stuff. But I still don't want that practice to go to waste, so obviously I need to learn it still. Okay, so we have 4 edges already in one axis that are bad. So we could immediately do a... Okay, so this is a 6 flip, but this is an easy 6 flip, so I think I'm going to go with it. 2, 3... Wait, what? Oh. I say it's easy and then I mess it up. Okay. There we go. Now we should be good. Or, yes? Yes, we are. Yes. Okay, sweet. So... Again, these aren't speed solves right now, they're casual solves. I'm, like, really covering my tracks here. Oh my god. Okay. And then next... There we go. Sweet! So that was a ZBLL right there. That was 2GLL. What am I doing? Why my hands malfunctioned for a second. Okay. So you have these 2 are bad. And then is that it? No, there's this one that's also bad. So there has to be a 4th one somewhere. That one, okay. So we have a 4 flip, which is probably like probably the best edge orientation case you could get aside from just skipping edge orientation. I lost track of the edges already. I'm not used to looking at it like this. So you do like that. Okay, that was slightly inefficient. That was actually that one felt like a pretty good solve. Like, I don't know why that felt like much easier just all of a sudden. Oh God, I forgot what I was looking at for a second. I forgot what I was looking at. Okay, so we have a 6 flip on this axis. What about this one? We have 2, 3, 4. No, not that's not 4. 2, 3. I think we have 4, actually. Yeah. Wait. Yes. No. Wait. No. What about this? Wait. What is this? Wait. What is? Okay. This one's bad. This one's good, I think. So these two are bad. This one's bad. And that one's bad. Yeah, that's 4. Why did it take me so long to Excuse me. Why did it take me so long to recognize that? Okay. Okay, I think we could just do it like this. I was trying to do it in a weird, fancy way, but fancy isn't always good. Okay, so... like that. And then, something is still wrong here, actually. So these two are bad. Okay, yeah, so we still have a 4 flip, so I misoriented one of the edges in the process. Okay. I know that ZBLL, but I always mess it up, so I'm just not gonna deal with that one. It's not like a set that I've learned yet either. It's one that I kind of figured out myself, and then I never like drilled it. So yeah. Anyway. Okay, hang on. So what do we got here? We got this and this. So these two are bad. And then these two, this one. I think we're going to end up with a 6 flip. I think. Wait, no. Wait, yes. I see 5. Okay, yeah, we have a 6 flip. So let's rotate. Hopefully we don't have a 6 flip on this axis. Because I don't like 6 flips. Um, this one's rough. Or like this one's... It's hard for me to recognize. Okay, I just realized, like, you know, it's the same EO recognition as like this way, right? Like it's like the same axis. But for some reason, I like from this angle, I can't recognize it as well. Okay, so I think if I just do this, that should... Oh god. Awesome. Awesome, okay. I know that... Okay, so I made like an entire 2x2x3 block in the beginning of that solve, which is very efficient if I could do it well, but like in an actual speed solve, I don't think I could do that. I feel like I'm gonna hesitate and fumble so much that it takes longer to solve than if I were to just do a regular line. But that was just kind of like theoretical, I guess. I don't know. Man, what is the... Oh yeah, that feels really good. Okay. Anyway, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel like when I'm turning slow, this cube feels the best. Like, does anyone else notice that? Like, when you're turning fast versus when you're turning slow, like cubes kind of feel different. Like some cubes, if I'm just going like this, I'm like, that feels kind of gross. But if I'm like spamming algorithms, then I'm like, this feels nice. Oh boy. Okay, all four of those edges are bad in the back there. This edge and these two edges are bad. And then there's one more we're missing. Were all four of those really bad? Yeah, they are. Wait, then where's the one? Oh, wait, no. Just these two are bad. Okay. So once again, we have an easy edge orientation case into a pretty decent line. Okay. And then next... It just breaks my brain to solve on Bloo. I'm like, what is this? Okay. Okay, if the coffee doesn't kick in soon, I may have to make myself another cup of coffee. I'm just like really still brain broken. Okay, I didn't take time to inspect that, which is kind of problematic. But I also feel like it's nice that I kind of noticed it a little bit easier than I normally do. And like that, plus What comes next? That. Excuse me. I kind of want to reiterate my goals for a second. Like, in terms of 3x3, because like my goals kind of lie in Scube and Pyraminx right now, maybe 3 blind depending on how I'm feeling, and also kind of Megaminx, but that's more of a casual goal of like getting better over time. But for regular 3x3, right? My goal is just basically to get better at ZZEO line, because I think color neutral is like the first stop I need to make, or the first step toward that goal. Eventually though, I want to learn block building algorithms, because they exist now. There's Lexus, like L lowercase x s. They pronounce it Lexus. There's the algorithm that Ryan made. Is called Flexus. I don't know what Flexus is exactly. And then thirdly, there's TDR. And I don't think TDR is probably situationally very good for ZZ, but it's not good to use in like every single solve. So after I do, after I get used to being color neutral, I definitely will want to learn Lexus like almost immediately. Oh boy, okay, so we're only half an hour into the stream and I may need to take a bathroom break. Hang on. Which isn't ideal, but like, you gotta do what you gotta do. So once again, Duke will entertain the people. I might need to zoom out a little bit. And then when I come back, maybe there'll be more people watching, because apparently more people get on the stream when Duke is there, for whatever ungodly reason. Okay, see you in a minute. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Kind of ish. I decided while I was in the bathroom, I'm gonna make myself another cup of coffee while like before I return. I'm like right here though. Like the coffee machine is like 5 feet away, so I could speak like a bit louder than I normally do, and then you could be able to hear me. Um. Okay, now I just need to wait for it to turn on. Um. And I guess like in between, I'll just fidget with my cube. But yeah, I really like the MGC. It's underrated if you ask me. There are some cubes, like, I mean, okay, I do like the GAN cubes. I like the Tornado V3. I feel like sometimes on principle, I don't like them just because they're like popular flagship cubes and I want to be quirky and unique, I guess. But I don't know, like sometimes I do like try out the GAN for like a full week, and like the first half of the week I like it, second half of the week I'm like, this isn't really my style. So I switch back. The way I'm feeling about the MGC right now is I love the way it feels, but I perform much better on the Diane in general. So I may have to stick to the Diane just because it like performs much better for me. And it's much easier to use. Okay, hang on. I need to finish making my coffee. Or not finish, like continue making my coffee. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. So let's do like a quick solve while that brews. Oh wait, I just realized I could zoom in again because Duke is out of the way. I was doing some conlanging this morning as usual, and for the first time I kind of listened to the conlang Na'vi, the one from Avatar. Like the constructed language from Avatar. I listened to it for a longer period of time than I normally do. Or that makes it sound like I listen to Na'vi every day. No. I'm just saying, like, I listened to that language in particular is what I'm saying. And it sounded a lot prettier than I remembered, and it made me kind of inspired to try to make a conlang inspired by it of my own. Like my own conlang inspired by Na'vi. And like obviously I'm not gonna like copy it or anything. It's just that like I feel like certain conlangs have a certain like vibe or aesthetic to it. A lot of mine, and I mean like a lot of mine, are like a lot more guttural. And then like Cinderin is like very elegant and stuff like that. And then there's Bibleridian's conlangs, which all sound like very exotic. Okolawak sounds like kind of it reminds me of a Polynesian language. Hey GPL. Only blue EO line? Well, no, I'm also doing green EO line. I'm getting used to the blue and green like X2Y axis. So, hang on one sec. Let me get my coffee real quick. Okay, so what were we talking about? We were talking about condoms, right? Hang on. So, like, mine tend to be really guttural, but like I wanted, like, for a very long time I wanted to make a conlang that like has like a very nice phone aesthetic to it, sort of like Na'vi or Cinderin, and I've been repeatedly unsuccessful in that regard. Like, you could argue that, like, my conlang Dwarven, which still has yet to have, like, a name in the language, you could argue that that conlang is... You could argue that that conlang is, like, very, has a good fun aesthetic, but it's not quite. Yes, GBX2Y axis stream. Like, it has a good phone aesthetic, don't get me wrong, but it's, like, not the type that I like, or, like, it's not very interesting. Someone said, I'm gonna be doing homework with the stream, it's about noun agreement, Portuguese. Oh, that's nice. Wait, what is noun agreement? Because I know what, like, verb agreement is in the context of linguistics. Is noun agreement like an adjective agreeing with a noun, or is it like two nouns agreeing with each other? Like, I don't know what that is. But anyway, when you have a noun that agrees with a sentence or a specific word, okay, nice. That makes a little more sense to me. But anyway, what I was talking about was the phone aesthetic I have for Dwarven is people said that it sounds a little like Persian, which I'm kind of proud of that it doesn't sound like overly European. It doesn't sound like overly European because, like, that's kind of what, like, that's like kind of the vibe that, like, fantasy dwarves have, and that's not exactly what I'm going for. Oh boy, this is so weird to look at. Wait, these are the wrong color. Okay, I fixed it. Oh my god, that's so awkward. I don't know what I'm gonna do with... Anyway, like, talking about that conlang, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it in the future. But it's just kind of a challenge for me. Also, just now, I can't decide whether or not I want to do a snake pattern or not. Because just now I did a block on the right, and normally I'd rotate and then, like, do another block on the right if I do block on right first. But the problem is, this is the blue-green X2Y stream, so I can't really do that. Something I've also noticed is it's much easier, in my opinion, to be color neutral in Petrus than it is ZZ. Why in Petrus you block build? It's because I don't know, like because in Petrus you can kind of like what's it called? I mean, this isn't very much the case. I guess I'll just give an example. This isn't very much the case in modern day Petrus, but like you could pretty much like you know you build your 2x2x2. So with that with Petrus, I could just build the 2x2x2 in any orientation, and then worry about which side is the bottom later on. So like I basically build it however I want, and then worry, and then like kind of what's the word? And then later on, it becomes like an issue of like which side is the top and which isn't and stuff. Which, I mean, it might not be the best way of doing it, but like, I don't know. Because like with Petrus, all you need to do is worry about building a 2x2x2. You don't need to worry about like, or you don't need to worry about immediately edge orientation or like a fixed color scheme or anything like that. And in Petrus, like, I know that people recommend only using the one rotation or like avoiding that if you're able to, but I feel like Petrus is a method where like rotations, like it's okay to rotate, like at least in my opinion. But anyway, we're not talking about Petrus in this stream today. Something felt off there. Like I misoriented an edge and then I had to fix it again. That's what felt off. I should have trusted my gut. I oriented the wrong edge. Or no, I did the right one and then I did it wrong and then I fixed it. Okay. Yeah, why do people say it's bad because of the rotation if CFOP they got 1 up to 4 rotate? Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like people are like, oh, rotations are bad, but then the thing is like you see like a very good solve from like Rui Hong where he like rotates like 3 times, and then I'm like, okay, are rotations bad or not? What are they? Okay, GPL. I said this before on the Petrus method solver server, and I said it to like a few different people. If I didn't like drill into my head that rotations are a bad thing, if I just accepted rotations, I'd be a Petrus solver today. But the reason why I'm not a Petrus solver is because I convinced myself rotations are terrible. But either way, I'd never be a CFOP solver. CFOP just was never my thing. And I try it out now and it still isn't. Wait, that's the wrong axis. That's the wrong axis. See, it's not why. Wait, if rotations are bad, why would you do so? Yeah, no, but I learned snake pattern later on, is what I'm saying. Like, I used to just think rotations in general are bad, but they aren't. Okay. Brrr. I can't tell what's good here. Let's try this axis, because like the other one didn't really look good. Wait, no, this one did. Wait, I'm so confused. Oh, GPL, why would you put it that way? It makes it sound like you're like, okay, let's see you do it then. Like, it's I'm not good at it. I'm like really I'm nervous. Okay. So the yellows are the bad edges, or like yellow sticker in the wrong orbit, white and yellow stickers mean bad, okay. From this angle, I mean. So this is bad, and then this is bad, and this is bad, and this is bad. Do we just have 4? We may just have 4. Okay, let's try it. So that was a 7 mover. Not the best, but getting better in this axis. No, it's fine, it's fine. Oh my god, okay. Okay, see? Remember when I said situationally TDR is good? Well, this is one of those situations. And that was a very intuitive, easy TDR as well. Wow, okay. Okay. So I just think that, like, yeah, TDR. TDR is cool. Like, even though it's like meta and people like to meme on that method, I think as a concept it's pretty cool and just like it's fun. But anyway, I don't remember what I was gonna do. I do not remember what I was doing. Or sorry, not that I don't remember what I was gonna do. I don't remember what I was gonna say. Isn't L count for TDR close to ZBLS? If I'm being honest, I don't know what the L count for ZBLS is, because I never had to worry about ZBLS. I just think ZBLS is dumb. Around 300. Yeah, like I think I forget if TDR, it's like either 310 or like something like that. I think it's like on the lower side of 300, I believe. But yeah, I mean, here's the thing. TDR, I don't know much about TDR, but I'm sure, but a lot of it interacts with like F2L, obviously, and then like F2L front slot, F2L back slot, and then Lexus front slot and back slot. So like, if you know F2L and Lexus, you'll probably know not most of TDR, but like a significant amount of it. Like definitely way less than half, but still like a lot of it. Yeah, like 100. Anyway, but now to get to the solve, because I keep getting distracted. This angle doesn't look good. I'm just gonna give up on this angle for this solve because I keep looking at it and I don't know what's happening. So, so those are all bad, and that's bad. Okay. Okay. Where is that last edge? Wait, why am I on this axis? What am I doing? What is wrong with me? Okay. I was like, hey, why are these edges misoriented? Oh, because I'm on the wrong axis. Oh no, it's me who's distracted. No, you're not distracting. Like, if I'm not gonna blame you for speaking in chat. That's what chat is for, dude. Like, you're just doing what you're supposed to do. I'm the one getting distracted. This is the, so, I know I'm not supposed to do COLL there. I don't know it's not supposed to do COLL, but that set I'm supposed to know already. That's a ZBLL set that I've learned and I've forgotten, so I need to relearn it. And for now, until I relearn it, I'm doing COLL. Okay. Wait, I keep instinctively looking at this axis. We are doing green blue today. We are not touching white yellow. Okay, so those 4 are bad. And then those 4 I believe are bad. Oh, nope. That's what I meant to do. And then ugh. I don't know what this is. It's this one. Have you seen ZZB as something viable? Have you ever seen... I personally think it's viable as like a learning method. I don't think it's viable as like a very good speed method. And the only reason why I don't think so is because I've done phasing myself, and it's not very good. Whenever I do phasing, it's like it sets up to bad PLLs and bad like 2GLLs and stuff. So yeah. Oh wait. Oh, the music ended. Hang on. Let me look for. Should I play the same? I see. Okay, I see. Fantasy music, no copyright. I'm gonna play that one. Because I don't know. I'm on a fantasy music grind recently, or just a fantasy grind in general. Okay. What is? I forget how to do this. Is it this ZBLL? Okay, that wasn't right. Okay, anyway. But you can fool CFOPers of knowing full ZBLL, which feels so good to do. That actually is true. I could learn like half of ZBLL and be like, look, I know full ZBLL. It's like, I don't want to... As I mentioned, I want to optimize F2L as much as possible, so I feel like learning phasing is just gonna get in the way of that. But hey, maybe I might just do ZZB temporarily just to trick people. Anyway. I could kind of see which ones are bad. That was a... What even was that? That was like a, I don't know. That was like a 9-move EO line. Going to the mall to eat out. Okay. Have fun. I hope you enjoy whatever you're gonna eat. Oh man, that was like a 9-move EO line. That kind of sucked. Wait, where's the... Wait, why is it misoriented? I thought I oriented everything. There we go, okay. Once again, we technically had TDR right there, but I did it without TDR. Because of mid-road internet. Yeah, no, I understand. I don't know how much today's stream is helping. I'm like really still behind. I'm still not understanding these axes. Like, one thing I could do, of course, is if I wanted to, I could like inspect over here and then rotate and then do the solve. But that's not very good because then I don't see, I can't see the edge orientation how it is. Or... okay. Oh god, what the frick? Okay, that's what I wanted to do. Ew. And then... okay. I love doing a U3 as my AUF. That is the best thing. That is so efficient and so great. Wait, I don't know how, like, you know how, when testing out, like, how loose a cube is? Like, or what the potential of a cube's speed is? Like Phil U or like someone on the cubicle will just like do a one flick like U4. Like, I don't know how they do that. The most I could do is like a U2.5. U2 prime, U2 prime U. Oh, I don't do that very often. I see when I have a U2, or at least I hope I do, because I. Okay. But yeah, if there's no, if there's no moral, sorry, the moral of today's stream, if anything else, is get the MGC. I am not sponsored by YJ, but still get the MGC. It is a good cube. Okay, so these two are bad. This is bad, and this is bad, I believe. So I could do that to solve the EO line. I didn't count how many moves that was. Okay, now let's do... oh, wait, what? No, I have another misoriented edge. Ah, the struggle. The struggle of ZZ. Oh, you just panic and do U2. That makes sense. No, but getting the ZBLL AUF wrong, I mean, that's like pretty common. I feel like people just like do an AUF to inspect ZBLL and then do like another AUF. Alright, what do we got? Wait, okay, something is still bad here. It's this one, right? Yes. Like, don't do any phasing and get Z and just get ZZLL by chance. Wait, what do you think of being? Wait, hang on. What do you think of doing either OCLL, PLL, or ZZLL? I thought of a combination for months at this point. I think you should learn a better subset than ZZLL. Like, I think just knowing 2GLL is better than just knowing ZZLL, or like just, or maybe just knowing TUL or something like that. Or, yeah, maybe anti-ZZLL or anti-ZZLL if you want. It doesn't really... But I agree, like, I've been wondering about, like, what's the best subsets of ZBLL to learn before you know ZBLL? Because, like, I know people learn it in order. Okay, I see I have, like almost, I have an arrow on orange, but again, that's not the point of today's stream. So I know that people like to learn, like, ZBLL in order. Like, if you're like actually learning full ZBLL, then you learn like T and then L, or T and U and then L, and then and stuff like that. But I think, I don't know, I don't think that TUL is... I feel like if you're learning like a part of ZBLL, I feel like there should be like not a beginner's set, but like a ZBLL diet set, which I mean is kind of ZZLL, but that's like, but what I mean when I say ZBLL diet set is like just learn all the ZBLLs that are like really worth it and are really good, like learning all of 2GLL and then a bunch of other cases. But I mean, I feel like with every subset there's some good and some bad cases. So maybe like 2GLL and then like a bit of TU and L, and then that's all you would learn. Because like I don't think every ZBLL is... I mean, not that not every ZBLL is good, but I feel like there should be a large subset that people could learn if they want to, and then a large subset that people will learn later on, you know? Bro, I cannot... I am not processing... I am not processing these colors. There's no water in here. Oh boy. That again, I feel like I feel like my EO line is gonna get better once I'm fully color neutral, and I know that's not like when I should wait for it to get better, and this is an accidental Petrus solve. Okay, let's do Petrus. Yay. Huzzah. Okay. But anyway, I know that I shouldn't wait to be fully color neutral to improve my EO line, but I know that just having more options for the Petrus, yay. I know that having more options for the line just makes the line better. Or, I mean, it should, because then you just choose whichever one's the easiest. Okay, so these two and these two are bad. I think that might be it. Wait, hang on. I don't know what case that was, but okay, well, that was embarrassing. I did the wrong case twice in a row for two different algs. Now let me get water real quick. The fridge is also like 2 feet away, so. The water is filling up at slug speed. The water filled up at slug speed, and I felt like so bad because I was just like, because I was like, here, I'll get water. It'll take about 5 seconds, and then like, after like 10 seconds, it filled up like this much, and I'm like, oh god, it's going so slow. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. This should be not an easy EO line because I looked at the wrong two pieces again. Hooray. Okay, well, let's look at the correct pieces this time, which we need these. Okay, perfect. Oh, this is a ZBLL I should know. I think it's this one. Yeah, okay, awesome. I also know H2GL. I only learned it because I love H. H2GLL is weird for me. A lot of people say that it's like the best subset of 2GLL, but my recognition for it sucks. So like, sure the algs are great, but like it takes me a little bit to realize which case I have. But yeah, I think H is a pretty good subset of ZBLL, and I will learn it like fairly soon. Like, I know that TU and L are recommended, are like the recommended subsets to learn first. But I think after I learn T, and once I continue ZBLL, I'm gonna learn H next. Just because H has so few algorithms, I feel like I just want to get it out of the way, you know? Okay. I don't know why, but whenever I instinctively do that COLL, it's the ZBLL case that I need to know. If it's R prime Y perm R, it's bad. I don't think that was, no, that's not the one I was thinking of. I was thinking of this one. Like, oh crap. Yeah, that one, okay. But the R prime Y perm R one, like, what's a good ZBLL for that case, actually? Because that was the COLL I learned, and like normally COLL, the ones that they teach you are the best ZBLL in that subset. So like, in my head, the best ZBLL in this subset is this one. Oh crap. Well, now I'm fumbling because I'm on a cube I'm not used to. But like, what's a good ZBLL for that? Because I'm honestly curious and want to learn a better ZBLL for it. Not really, but why would they teach bad ZBLLs for COLL? Like, you would want to have like the best ZBLL in the. They just teach easy ones, not bad. That's stupid then. Okay, I'm curious at what a better ZBLL for that case is then. Because, like, that's the one I've been using. Just I mean, okay, I also use parity algs for ZBLLs. They're not good ZBLLs, but, like, I just use them because they're easy to memorize. Like this one. And, hang on. And then there's also this one. So, yeah, anyway. Oh, the MGC feels so good. Okay. It's like you pick from either Niklas or Normal Soon. Isn't it spelled, wait, hang on. Isn't it spelled like this? Like, I know that the name is spelled like Nicholas, but I thought the alg is spelled like, hang on. Normal Soon is better, but Niklas is easier. I don't think so. I mean, I guess Niklas is easier to understand, but it's not really easier. It's much harder to execute, and it's like weird and. But like Niklas is like, it's so like awkward in my opinion. Anyway. Wait, no, okay, this is the struggle with being color neutral, or attempting to be color neutral. I look at an EO axis from this angle, I get it in like 2 seconds. I look at it from this angle, and then I struggle for 10 hours. Anyway, let's just, how about, okay, but looking at it like this, and then like this is bad, because then I get used to it the other way. Imagine you're a beginner at OCLL and you could choose between Niklas and normal student. Normal student's hard for you to understand, while Niklas is just easier to understand. But that's not true, though. I mean, maybe it is, but that's... But, like, in most beginner tutorials, they teach soon. Like, and I agree, I feel like Niklas was easier to remember, but soon is, like, on the same level as Niklas. Because, and the reason why it's on the same level is because, like, they teach it at the same time. Like, they normally teach, like, this one for, like, swapping corners, and then, like, this one for swapping edges. Or if you learn, like, OCLL, PLL, then they just teach you to spam soon until you have, like, OCLL that you know? Anyway, okay, so all 4 of these are bad. These 2 are bad. And is this one bad? No, that one's not bad. This one's bad, okay. Perfect, okay. I think being color neutral isn't like only the edge orientation that's difficult. I also need to tell myself which colors are on what side. I kind of drilled into my brain that white and yellow are like the top and bottom colors, but that's not the case anymore. But I think I do agree with you in the sense that, like, Niklas is easier to understand. But, I mean, they just still teach soon, like, as early as they teach Niklas. Yeah, yeah. The name of this playlist is called Tavern Music. This isn't sounding very taverny. This is just sounding fantasy in general. Because, like, tavern music is supposed to be, like, jolly and happy. This is just, like, dramatic. Instead of using an alg you never used before, you could set up to an alg you already know. Therefore, it's easier, but not good. Yeah, that's fair. Like, okay, so this may sound weird. I just kind of thought of this just now. Even though like diagonal PLL is like kind of agreed to be like the worst PLL set, and like people don't like V perms and stuff and N perms. I think it's the most satisfying PLL. I mean, not necessarily the most satisfying, but it's very. For a second, I thought you thought of that meme TikTok music. Oh my god, I've actually never. Wait, GPL. I've heard that song. I heard a mom playing that to her kid unironically, but I've never heard of it on TikTok, so that's very funny. That I heard it just out in the wild unironically, but I've never heard the ironic version. But anyway, as I was saying, like, even though diagonal PLL is kind of weird, it's kind of slow, it's kind of bad, all of the algorithms I use for it feel very satisfying to me. It's not like, okay, and it's not like a ZBLL where it's like, okay, that wasn't a very good example. Which is the one I was thinking of? Hang on. It's not like this ZBLL where it's, wait, it goes like this. It's not like that ZBLL, which is actually bad and unsatisfying. Like with the UD move, or was it U prime D prime? I don't know what it is. Yeah, U prime D prime. Like that's unsatisfying, and it's slow and it's bad, versus a V perm, which is slow but it's very satisfying to do. And then there's also this ZBLL, which I had to review this morning. It goes like, how does it go again? Like that. Like that's unsatisfying. Like who would want to do that algorithm? Like that's an algorithm that you get and then you groan. Oh god. Anyway, GPL sent me the music just now, but I'm not listening to it. I don't know if that song is copyrighted or not, but I'm not listening to that. But hang on, how does this go again? I just want to make sure I have this ZBLL down. Wait, no. But yeah, like what I'm saying is, would you rather do that algorithm I just did, or would you rather do this? Like, this is a re-gripless fun algorithm, and it's an NB perm, like probably the most hated PLL of all time. But it's a satisfying algorithm in my opinion, unlike that dumb ZBLL. Anyway, let's continue with solves. I'm still very lost. Most hated? What would you say the most hated PLL is then? V-perm? I think V-perm is very hated. But I don't know. Oh, look, I skipped third slot. NA? Wait, the most hated is either V perm or NA perm? Wait, people hate NA perm? Okay, this is like the standard one, right? It's not that bad. I mean, it's like there's the setup to J perm one, which is okay. And then there's the one that I use, which is bad, which is this one. But both of those, even if they're slow, they're satisfying. It's long? Well, I mean, here's the thing. It's long, but so are other ZBLLs. And like the ZBLL I demonstrated, that one's long as heck, as long as super long, and it's also bad. Versus like this one, which is ergonomic, but it's long. Like it's very easy to perform, but it's a long algorithm. And this one. Both of those are long algorithms, but at least they're like easy to perform. Like this isn't. Like, wait, what was it? Like that's not an easy algorithm. Any NALs are either too long or bad. But my whole point is ZBLL is both. Like, even if people hate on PLLs, like even if people are like, oh yeah, this PLL sucks, like there are worse ZBLLs out there. That's the point I'm trying to make. Oh, whoops. Anyway. Wait, why am I looking at that axis? Anyway. Okay, those two are bad, and... Frick. Okay, we have a 6 flip on this axis. And then we have a... Is this a 2 flip? No. No, this is a 4, 5, I don't know what flip. Oh yeah, no, this is a 4 flip. Anyway. There we go. That was a pretty satisfying solve. Uh-oh. Okay, my computer froze just now. Okay, we're good. Every time my stream freezes now, I get scared that my phone died. I think my phone has enough battery today. But like ever since that one stream with the Guildford relay, I'm just like, oh god, it's gonna die suddenly, and then I need another drink of water. I feel like I really messed. Is it? Wait, is it a phone? Oh, is it an iPhone? Yeah. I feel like I really messed myself up physically today because I didn't eat anything until like 2 p.m. And then I had 1 cup of coffee for the entire day. So like, I was both hungry and tired before the stream. Okay, so we got... I think, okay, so this is a way... I mean, this isn't the best way of recognizing the axis, but I kind of... What I did the last time, you should get some food. No, I already did. Don't worry. Like, I ate... I said I ate at 2 p.m., so, like, I'm good now. Like, I had a big meal at 2. And it's only 3 hours later. If I eat now, I'll be too full for dinner. Yeah, yeah. What I did last solve is I kind of looked at this but sideways. Like, I still, like, you know, like, if I recognize it from here, I recognize it very quickly. And I could recognize it and rotate, but that's slow and that'll mess me up. Yeah, don't starve yourself. Yeah, that's a lesson for everyone out there too. Don't starve yourself. uh, um, so if I recognize from here and rotate, that'll be slow, right? But like, if I kind of recognize it but sideways, like if I picture these two being like the stickers I want to pay attention to, but I'm just looking at it like sideways, then it's like exactly what I'm used to, except from like a different angle. So so that means these two are bad, and this is bad, and so is this. Okay, how do I could fix all of that by doing this, I think? And then... Okay, that was a 6 mover, I think, so that's not too bad, because like for the entire stream I kept getting 9 movers, and it's like, what the frick is wrong with me? I thought the entire point of the stream was to do X2Y EO line, but you're recognizing EO from white yellow. No, but like I don't know. I'm just trying to recognize EO in like the... Well, I'm just trying to recognize EO in like the best way possible for me. I'm not really recognizing and then rotating. I'm like recognizing, but I'm still keeping track of the edges on the axis. And then I'm also like solving EO line on here. Anyway. I'm just trying out different things here. It might not be the best technique, but we'll see. Yeah, but go for color neutrality. You gotta start doing normally on green, blue. Yeah, yeah. I don't think that the problem... I mean, the problem is recognition, obviously, but like, but another problem is just like recognition of blocks on different axes. Okay, so we got... Frick. Okay, so we got I think we have these 5 are bad, plus this one is bad. So that's 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's try to... I mean, I'm just gonna recognize from the axis that's like has the best edge orientation. Like, I'm gonna recognize either from like this way or this way, depending on which one has better edge orientation. But let's try to go for like a white yellow solve again if we can, like a white yellow front and back solve if we can. Okay, that's bet. Okay, so is that an 8 flip? Yeah, that's an 8 flip. Wait, where's the... Oh, there it is. That wasn't... Okay. That was a good solution, but poor execution. Why do I keep wanting to do COLL? Anyway, I'm entering the roadway, so there's a chance I get disconnected from the stream. No problem, I get it. Okay, sweet. Now... Wait, why am I keep wanting to recognize from these angles. Okay. So we got a bad. So 2 bads, 3 bads, 4. Okay, it's a 4 flip, so let's do this axis, I guess. And then I had to do a Z2 in order to... Wow, okay. Do I need to, like, increase the magnet strength? I just realized. Oh my god, what am I doing? Why do I keep rotating to that direction and then I do the wrong recognition. No. I forgot what I was looking for a split second. And even after all that, I did it wrong again. Awesome. Okay. Oh god. Wait, what the? I solved the orange edge instead of the red edge. That was the problem. Okay, then. I messed up edge orientation, I guess. That sucks. No, but I guess also I mean, you said that you might get disconnected, but I just realized another thing to think about, or like I guess another way to answer your question is a lot of ZZ solvers recognize not like necessarily from like the top sticker and the front sticker, but they recognize the top, like the UD and then the LR orbits. So I guess technically me recognizing, I guess using the LR orbits could be like one step toward that recognition. I'm not sure though. It's just like a theory, I guess. Ugh. Okay, this is a tough one. Wait, huh? Okay, I thought I did the recognition right, but it looks like we have a misoriented edge right there. Okay, I fixed it though. We got there in the end. Oh, and an EO cross, nice. There's part of me that doesn't like EO cross just because like it like starting out with EO cross kind of weirds me out. Like it messes with my brain. Because I'm like, oh, which of the 4 pairs do I go for? Oh, I'm so confused. That's kind of what it feels like. I keep wanting to do snake pattern, but I can't. And I have an F perm again. I used to really like F perm, solely because, like, you, what's the word? I used to really like FPerm because it ends 2-gen. Like, I didn't know that was why I liked it when I first learned it, but I just thought the ending was satisfying. I have to get better at it, though. Oh. I never thought of executing it that way. Hang on, let me try to experiment with it. If I do like that. No, but then that requires a weird regrip. No. But I just feel like using my thumb there, like, it always felt wrong. What if I do like that? It's like kind of like a double flick, but what happened there? Okay. I guess it's time to scramble the cube. There we go. Okay. Okay, I see a 6 flip here. Let's try to avoid that, I guess. Okay, so if I turn that edge there, then I could have a 4 flip there, and then okay, so I'm gonna end up with a second 6 flip, I believe, but let's just use this. Why not? Oh God, wait, no. Okay, so I did something wrong there. Let's just do a different scramble. Okay, that was annoying as heck. Okay. That was a satisfying left block. I think we have time for a few more solves. Not too many, though. Wait, no. That was a pretty nice song. Like, I felt very used to the white-yellow axis right there. Like, I felt like very used to like having white and yellow in front there, which I didn't expect because like at the start of the stream, like it felt just very, very annoying. But right just now, it felt fine. Okay. I dislike these accidental Petrus solves. Oh, and a V-perm. Okay, let's do one more solve. Let's do, and this one I'll do on, this one I'll just do on any axis. Like, I mean, I'll still inspect, I'll probably inspect white, blue top, white front first. But whichever one is the best axis, I'm gonna do it for. And here, let's time it. Okay, I saw it before I would be able to look at it. So, anyway. So, here we got, these, and something doesn't look right to me. Is it this? Do I forget it. I forget exactly. Oh man. Maybe I just don't use this one, or maybe I just don't use this axis, or solve from this angle. Because it... Like, I don't want to solve from this angle anymore, but it's driving me crazy. Like, which edge am I forgetting about? Oh, it's just that I'm adding this edge to the mix. I thought this edge was bad when it's not. Okay, that's what was happening. Maybe I'll still solve from there, but we'll see. Okay, so these... and these are bad. And so is this and this. So that's another 6 flip. So we have 2 6s. What about this axis? Do we have an 8 here? It looks like we have an 8 here. Okay, look, we will do the green-blue axis, like the green and blue front, for our final solve of the stream. I see an orange line, but I didn't practice orange this whole time. So, I'll see what I can do with it. Oh god. Okay, 2215 with orange EO line. So that's kind of, I mean, that was an insanely slow inspection, but that's what my solves are gonna look like when I get color neutral, or like vaguely what they're gonna look like when when I'm fully color neutral. But that's it for today. I have to stretch. Okay, that's it for today. Tomorrow is FTO Friday. I don't know if I'm ready to go back to FTO yet. Every time I go back to FTO, I'm insanely unpracticed. But it might be time. Like I might have to practice again. And I'm looking forward to it. Our FTO streams are typically very exciting. So yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Take care.